there, second grade class. I'm super happy. As you can see, I'm super excited to be here one more time with you. As you might know, today we're going to keep working on Unit 8. If you remember, it is called Wild Animals, okay? So as you might remember, we are talking about animals that live in the forest, in the desert, etc., etc., and also the things or the activities that these animals are able or can or can't do. So today we're going to be learning some new vocabulary. In fact, they are just 4 words. We're going to be learning about the places where these animals live. As you might know, a fish can live in the desert, right? Fish need to live in the ocean, or for example, there are some animals like a tiger. I think they cannot live in the desert. Maybe they are some, or in the ancient years they lived tigers or these kind of animals in the desert, but they are not in that habitat. They are not used to live in that habitat. So let's check the places where animals live. As you can see in here, we have 4, as I told you, and we have desert, repeat, desert. Okay, very good, the desert. Okay, what animals can live in a desert? For example, camels. Okay, camels are the most common animals that live in the desert. Very good. Desert is very known as they are in places where you can find water. It's pretty hot in there. But in the night or at night, it's really cold. It's supposed to be like that. Then we have forest. Okay, so do you know animals that live in the forest? Maybe some bears live in the forest. As you might know, the forest is full of trees, really tall trees. As you can see in here, these trees are really tall, okay? There are a lot of plants in here, but most of the plants are tall trees, okay? Forest. Then we have jungle, okay? Jungle sometimes can be confused between jungle and forest, but there's a huge difference. As you might see, pay attention to this picture, pay attention to the forest picture. As you can see, in the jungle, there are some other types of plants, like these things that you can see in Tarzan or George de la Selva. There are some other plants like, it's more like a humid place, okay? Yeah. So pay attention to this. You can see small plants, as you can see in here, son que están pegadas al suelo, son más como plantas bajas, okay? So then we have ocean. Of course, we know that sharks, fish, some other animals, turtles live in the ocean. Not any animal can live in an ocean. For example, you can't find a lion living in an ocean, right? Or for example, you cannot find a bird, a parrot living in an ocean, okay? So, remember, what kind of animal do you think live in a jungle? For example, maybe we can find some monkeys, lions, what else? Cheetahs, a lot of these kind of animals, really wild animals. So let's repeat: desert, forest, jungle, ocean. One more time: desert, forest, jungle, ocean. Very good, really nice. Okay, so now let's go to the sounds that we have for today. We reviewed these sounds in the student's book. Now we're going to check it in the workbook. So we have 2 sounds, okay? We have this one and this one over here. O-U, O-W. Okay, we have, so let's repeat: group, root, could, should, you. Okay, as you can see in this kind of sounds, muchas veces puedes encontrar O-U y se pronuncia diferente, pero en este caso vamos a encontrar que se pronuncia como U, ok? Root, like an U in Spanish. Group, root, could, should, you. One more time. Group, root, could, should, you. Very good. Okay, excellent job. Now, all W. Cow, owl, you can see an owl. Now, down, owl. Okay? Cow, owl, now, down, owl. One more time. Cow, owl, now, down, owl. Okay, so let's repeat one from this side and one from this other side. So let's repeat with me, okay? Group, cow, root, owl, could, now, should, down, you, owl. Okay, so I think that right now we are ready to go to the activities that we have in the workbook. Remember that last week we were working in the workbook activities, but we haven't finished. We need to finish this really quick. So we have workbook pages 82 and 83. We just have 2 pages for today. And because of they are really easy, we are going to record a video. Remember that the videos are really important. But let's start with this. Okay, so in page 82 we have activity 11, read and write. Activity number 1 says tigers live in the. Number 2, fish live in the. 3, a lizard lives in the. 4, a deer lives in the. Okay, so you're going to complete using the words desert, forest, jungle, and ocean. The words that we just learned today. Okay, now that we are ready, we can go to activity 12. It says listen, read, and match. Okay, so as you can see, we have number 1, 2, 3, and 4. And these are paragraphs from different habitats, from different animals. And you are going to complete this information with these letters. A, about 6% of the planet is desert. B, deer, raccoons, and foxes live here too. C, whales and seals also live in the salty water. And letter D, the jungle covers only 2% of the planet, but 50% of all plants and animals live here, okay? So this is the information that you need to complete in here with, you're just going to write, for example, oh, this is letter C, this is letter B, and etc. It's just an example, it's not the correct answer. So I'm going to play the audio and you need to pay attention carefully. So let's check it out.
Workbook, page 82, activity 12. Listen, read, and match. 1. It's hot and it rains a lot. Monkeys, birds, butterflies, and tigers live here. The jungle covers only 2% of the planet, but 50% of all plants and animals live here. 2.
Number 2.
It's cool and dark in the forest, and there are a lot of trees. Deer, raccoons, and foxes live here too. 3. Lizards and snakes live here. There aren't many plants because it's very dry. About 6% of the planet is desert. 4. The ocean covers 71% of the planet. Many kinds of fish live in the ocean. Whales and seals also live in the salty water.
Okay, so that's it. I hope that you could complete this. And now that you have completed this with the phrases in here, A, B, C, or D, you need to choose your favorite. As you can see, you have different animals, and these paragraphs we're talking about different kinds of habitats. Okay, so you need to choose your favorite one. For example, in my case, my favorite paragraph is number 2. It's cool and dark in the forest and there are a lot of trees and also deer, raccoons and foxes live here too, okay? Vamos a elegir nuestro favorito. It can be number 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Y tienes que completar con esto de acá. And it says, record a video reading your favorite paragraph from activity 12, okay? It depends on you. Vas a elegir el que más te guste, just only one. So it doesn't take you a long time to record your video reading this. And just take the cell phone like I did. Y vas a leerlo. For example, if I chose this, si elegí este, the ocean covers 71% of the planet. Many kinds of fish live in the ocean. It also says that whales and seals also live in the salty water. And that's it. It is not even going to take you 1 minute. So please record your videos. Remember that recording your videos is super important for your grades and etc. Okay? So activity 13, find and circle OU and OW. Okay? And you have the letters in here. You just need to find them and circle them. Activity 14, read and circle OU and OW. Okay, U, all, soup, cow. Okay? Now, activity 15, match the words with the same sounds. Down, group. A, root. B, town. And that's it, okay? You just need to match depending if which one sings the sound to number 1, to number 2, etc. Activity 16 says listen and write the words, then chant. Okay, so we're going to complete with some words that we check in the student's book. If you can't remember these words, okay, you can open your student's book, you can find these words, and it's okay, okay? So now I'm going to play the audio. Pay attention to this because you need to complete this, okay? So
Workbook, page 83, activity 16. Listen and write the words, then chant.
An owl went down to town to see a group of toucans drinking soup.
and that's it, okay? If you want to listen to it again, you can go back. And that's it, kids. I hope this was really clear. It's more like a review about the sounds, etc. Please don't forget that you need to send pictures of these 2 pages with your name and today's date. Also, don't forget that it's super important to send your video reading your favorite paragraph from activity 12. It's just only one paragraph. Es solo un párrafo de estos 4 que vas a leer, okay? Your favorite. You can choose whichever you want to, it's okay, but you need to record that video. Remember, send your videos to me and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a nice and amazing Monday. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!